Hello friends, I am Neshik from blogtoot.com and today in this video I'll teach you how to create a professional and beautiful membership website with WordPress. Our main aim in this video will be to create a practical membership business that can generate some revenue for us. So in this video we'll learn several ways of making money with membership website and also different types of membership websites. This website that we'll be creating in this video has all the essential features that a professional membership website must have, like multi-level subscriptions, free or paid membership, restricting specific pages or posts, multiple payment options, recurring payments, social login, menu protection, coupons creation, free or paid trials, email marketing, drip content, and many more features that we'll see in detail in this video. Also, creating this website is super easy. You don't need to know any programming or coding knowledge to create this website. It's just simple drag and drop. Now let me first show you a demo of the website that we'll be creating in this video. Now I'm showing you the demo of the exact same website that you will be creating if you follow the entire website. So I don't want to create a 2-3 hour long video and at the end of the video you should see what is the end result. Rather, I prefer to show the end result at the beginning so that you guys can understand what is the website that you're creating, what all are the different features, how is the design and everything, and you can decide right at the beginning whether you want to watch the complete tutorial or not. Now this is our home page that you see on your screen. So at the top we have this hero section. We call this hero section. Every page is divided into different sections. So as you can see in this website we have different sections. So at the top we have this logo, at the left hand side, at the right hand side we have the menu. Then after that we have a title, subtitle and a call to action. So when you click on this get started button, you will be redirected to the plan page or the subscription plans page. And I'll show you how you can design this beautiful and amazing website, and also you learn a lot of things about designing, how to design a website, how to use different resources like different blocks or layouts or different elements to design and create your own website. Then after that, when you scroll down, you will see different features that are available on our website. For example, free blogs, premium blogs, videos and podcast. Let me explain you the reasoning behind this thing. Why are these different features enabled over here? And what is the website? Let me explain you right at the beginning what is the website that we are creating. So in this membership website, what I'm doing is I'm creating 3 different plans. Free plan, premium plan and ultimate plan. So in free plan, what we are doing is we are creating free blogs. Like we are typing or writing some blogs, and those are just some regular blogs. So anyone can come to your website. They can read the entire blog. Now in premium plan, what I'm doing is obviously you can read the free plans or free blogs, and with this we are also creating some premium blogs, like blogs which are only created for specific people. So only people who have this premium plan can read those blogs. And in ultimate plan, what we are doing is we are giving obviously everything in free plan and pro plan, and with that we are also giving videos and podcast. So if you also want to see videos and podcast, you can get with this plan. You can go with this ultimate plan. You will get all the free blogs, premium blogs, videos and all podcast. So this is exactly what I am doing. Now let me show you a very quick demo about how this thing works. So because I'm logged in right now, I can see everything. But if I open this same website in a new incognito window or in a new private window, let's see what happens. So when we open a website in a new incognito window, we are logged out and we are seeing this website, or we are visiting this website as a normal visitor who is not logged in, who is not registered. Now when I scroll down, I can see all the different blogs, only free blogs. Okay, I cannot see any premium blogs over here. I can see only free blogs which are available. And if I open any one of these blogs, for example, if I open this one, SEO tips to boost your sale, you can see over here we have 2 paragraphs available over here, but rest all the content is locked. So if you want to open the entire blog, if you want to read the entire blog, you have to either log in or you have to register. So if you click on register, you will be redirected to the subscription plan page. So this is how it works. Now if you see over here, because I'm logged in this window, if I go to podcast, I can see all the different podcasts on the website. If I go to videos, I can see all the different videos on the channel. But if I go in an incognito window, or when someone comes and visits your website as a normal visitor, if they go to podcast, they will see that this content is also logged. And this content, you can change this style of this content log thing. So you can change the style of this form. You can change the content like whatever is typed in over here. So here right now it's typed in that this content is logged. You can type in that podcast are logged and it is available only for ultimate members. So you can type in something like that. Okay, if they go to videos, this thing is also logged. So this is how it works, and this is a basic type of membership website, and we'll see different types of things and different ways of making money with this website. I'll explain you everything in detail. First, let's see the demo website. So now you understand that is the reason why we have this free blog, premium blog, videos, and also podcast. Then our third section is latest news or latest blogs. Then after that we have the premium plans or different subscription plans. Then after that we have the facts section, so frequently asked questions section. Then testimonial or client section. Obviously then at the bottom we have our footer section. So this was our home page. Then after that we have the blog page in a very nice and beautiful way. This is our blog page. We also have the podcast page, videos page, and the subscription and different pages which are pre-created. Now we also will be creating two different pages like the about page, as you can see over here. This is our about page, and also the contact page. Now I'm showing these two pages just to make this tutorial or just to make this website more complete. Now I don't want to waste a lot of time in the demo section. I just wanted to show you a quick demo tour of the website that you're going to create. There are a lot of things included over here like payment gateways, taxation, many different things included, everything in detail, and we'll see everything in complete detail. So don't worry about that. This was just a kind of demo so that you guys understand what is the website we are going to create. Now let's do one thing. Let's move on to our next section. So in our next section, we'll have to register a new domain and we'll have to purchase a hosting so that we can host this website on that hosting. Alright guys, now to create any kind of website, whether it be a business website, an e-commerce website, a membership website, a simple blog, any kind of website, we need two basic things: a domain name and a hosting account. A domain name is simply the name or the URL of your website. For example, blog2.com, nayashik.com, google.com, youtube.com, all these things are different domain names. So we also have to register a domain name on the internet so that whenever someone wants to visit your website, they can type in the domain name and they can land on your website. The second and the most important thing is the hosting. A hosting is basically a computer wherein all your website data is saved, and that computer is running 24/7 so that whenever someone visits your website from any particular country at any given time, they can see your website live. It is very important to select a good hosting because your website speed, performance, the user experience on your website, everything is directly dependent on your hosting. If your website is hosted on a good hosting, your website speed and performance will be amazing. Whenever someone opens a new post or a new page, it will open very fast, and ultimately because your website performance is good, you will also get better ranking on Google search results. Alright guys, so you can simply do one thing. You can open a new tab and type in blog2.com/SG. SG stands for SiteGround, and this link is also given in the video description below. So you don't even have to type in this thing. Simply click on that link and you should be redirected to this page. Now over here we have 4 or 5 different options. Simply select the first one, reliable web hosting, and click on get started. Now over here you can see there are 3 different plans available: Startup, Grow Big, and Go Geek. But before that, why did we select SiteGround? There are many different hosting providers available in the market. Why did we select SiteGround? Because in my experience, because I create these YouTube tutorials based on WordPress and different types of websites, I am approached by many different, almost all the hosting providers. I get hostings for free, and in this process I have tried many different hosting services like HostGator, Bluehost, SiteGround, TMD hosting, A2 hosting, many different hosting companies. And in my experience, SiteGround is the best hosting provider, and that is the reason why my personal websites are also hosted on SiteGround, like blog2.com, nayashik.com, fahem.in, and some other business websites are also hosted on SiteGround. So that is the reason why we are selecting SiteGround over here. Also, another very important reason for websites like membership website and e-commerce websites, these websites are a little bit heavier websites. They require a lot of resources. So for these kind of websites, I think SiteGround is the best plan. Now over here, basically you can select any plan and you can still create the exact same website. But I think it is very important to first understand the difference between the 3 plans so that it becomes easier for you to select one plan which suits you. So over here, the first thing is the number of websites you can create in a plan. So if you select a startup plan, you can create one website, and if you select a Grow Big or a Go Geek plan, you can create unlimited websites. Now this is very important. Now what does this mean? So today you're creating this membership website. If you select startup, you can create this one website. Today if you want to create another membership website, maybe another e-commerce website or a blog, you will again have to purchase a new hosting plan. So that is what it means. But if you have a Grow Big or a Go Geek plan, You can create this membership website. You can also create an e-commerce website. You can also create a blog. You can also create like different hundreds and thousands of websites, and you can host all the different websites in one single hosting plan, which means that you just purchase this Grow Big plan once. After that, whatever websites you want to create, you don't have to purchase a hosting plan again. You can host all the different websites in one single hosting plan. So that is what it means. Another thing is the web space that you get over here. So in Grow Big plan, you get around 20 GB web space. Now, if you see this website that I have created, this demo website, this membership website, this entire website is not more than 100 MB. So you can literally create hundreds and thousands of different websites like this with the Grow Big plan. So you can create hundreds of websites. Okay, you don't have to worry about that. Another important thing, even if your website has around 100,000 members or 100,000 posts, still your website size will not be more than 2 or 3 GB. So you don't have to worry about that. Also, this web space is SSD space, not HDD space. Most of the hosting providers in the market, they use the HDD space. HDD is very slow, very laggy. When your website is hosted on HDD, your website speed is very slow. It loads very slow, and your website's performance and user experience on your website is not that great. And SiteGround uses SSD server, and when your website is hosted on SSD server, your website speed and performance will be really amazing. Then the third thing is just to give you an idea about which plan is better for what kind of website. For example, in startup plan is better for those websites which generate around 10,000 monthly visitors. Grow Big plan is better for those websites which has around 25,000 monthly visitors, and Go Gig plan is better for those type of website which gets around 100,000 monthly visitors. Now many people get confused over here. They think that if you select Grow Big plan and if your website has more than 30 or 25,000 monthly visitors, you will have to upgrade to Go Gig plan. That is not the case. This is just to give you an idea. Even if your website has around 40-50,000 monthly visitors, Grow Big plan can easily handle your website. You don't have to worry about that. We also get some essential features with these plans. For example, if you see over here, we get free SSL certificates. If you see my demo website, you'll see this lock pad at the top. It says connection is secure. This is the SSL certificate, and for creating a website like membership website, SSL is compulsory, because if you don't have SSL certificate on your website, you cannot accept payments on your website. And here, as you can see, we are creating different subscriptions plans, and we'll be integrating different payment gateways, and we'll be accepting payments on our website. So if you don't have an SSL certificate, you cannot accept payments on your website. So we don't have to worry about that. We are getting free unlimited SSL certificates. We also get free unlimited email accounts, and this is business email account, which means that instead of something like nayyar@gmail.com, you can create nayyar@blogto.com. So you can have the extension at your website name.com. So that looks more professional. We also get free Cloudflare CD, and this will make your website more secure. This will improve the security and privacy of your website. We also have free daily backups. So even if something happens to your website, you have the free daily backup. You can easily restore your website. You also have 24/7 support, which is really amazing. The support of SiteGround is the best in the market. So whenever you have something, if you don't understand anything, if you want to get some help, if you want to, if your website is not performing well or anything like that, you can simply contact them and they will help you out. So these are some essential features available. Again, I'm saying basically to create this membership website, you can just choose any plan and you can go with that. But for most of you guys, I would recommend you to select the Grow Big plan. So simply select this plan and click on Get Plan. Now over here, we have to select a new domain, or we have to register a new domain. So whatever domain name you want to register, simply type in that domain name over here. After that, select the perfect domain name extensions. Now there are many different domain name extensions available like .com, .net or .org. There are some country specific as well. For example, .in for India, .nz for New Zealand, and so on and so forth. We have some generic as well. For example, .blog, .shop, .guru, .me. So there are many different domain name extensions available. So whatever domain name you want, simply type in that domain name, select the perfect domain name extension and click on Proceed. Now, if you have already registered a new domain name somewhere else, like on GoDaddy or Namecheap, you can select the second option. I already have a domain name. Enter the domain name which you have registered on GoDaddy and click on Proceed. Now over here, first of all, you have to enter your account information. So in account information, you have to basically enter your email address and password. So it is very important. Whatever email address and password you enter over here, this will become your login credentials. So whenever you want to, sign into SiteGround cPanel, you will be asked this email address and password. So whatever email address and password you enter over here, make sure to remember that. Then after that, you have to enter your client information. So your basic information like your country name, your first name, last name, your address, your phone number, all these basic information. You can leave these two things, company name and tax ID. These are not compulsory, so you can leave these. Then after that, you have to enter your payment information. So if you want to make some payment, you can enter your credit card, debit card, your ATM card number, your card expiry date, the CVV number which is given at the back of your card, and the card holder name. Now one thing to note over here that only 3 types of card are accepted over here: Visa, MasterCard and American Express. So make sure you have any one of these cards. If you're from India, most of the people in India have the RuPay card, which is a domestic card. So that card is accepted, or that card is legal only within India. You cannot make payment outside India. So if you have a RuPay card, make sure you exchange your card with a Visa or a MasterCard. You can simply go to your bank, your branch, and you can ask for an exchange, and they will take your card and they will exchange your card with a MasterCard within 7 days. So you can do that as well. Then after that, we have payment information or your purchase information. Here you don't have to change anything, you just have to check everything. So under plan, we have selected grow big. Under data center location, for me it is selected Singapore. So data center location will be automatically selected for you because I am in India. For me, Singapore is selected. If you're from some other country, for you some other data center location will be selected. Now under period, it will be 12 month. Make sure you don't change this thing. If you change this thing, you will have to pay some extra money. Now go at the bottom, tick mark these 2 things. And if you see over here, the entire thing is costing us around $71. And this is really amazing because, as I said you earlier, SiteGround is currently the best hosting provider in the market. Even if you select some medium level hostings, you will have to pay around $100 for the first year. But here for the top level hosting, you are getting the first complete year for just $71. So this is really amazing. So you can select this thing and click on pay now. Alright guys, so once you make the payment, go to this website my.siteground.com. So for that, simply open a new tab and type in my.siteground.com. You will be redirected to this page. Now over here, you have to enter the email address and password which you have entered in the previous step under account information. So under account information, whatever email address and password you have entered, enter the same email address and password over here and click on sign in. Now over here, you have to click on websites, which you will see in the menu. So the second option, websites, click on that. Now over here, you'll see all the different domain names that you have registered. Now if we have registered nayashik.com and we can see that domain name over here. So you'll always see your domain name present over here. Now here there can be 2 scenarios. First, that you have just registered a new domain name with SiteGround. And the second one is that you have registered your domain name somewhere else on GoDaddy or Namecheap website. So for that, first of all, what you have to do, if you have registered your website on GoDaddy, go to godaddy.com. First, we'll have to link this GoDaddy with SiteGround. So sign into GoDaddy. Now here you'll see all the different domain names that you have registered. Suppose if I want to use privilegebags.com with SiteGround, I can select this option, click on DNS. Now over here you'll see 2 different name servers over here. Click on change, delete both these name servers. Now come back to your dashboard, your SiteGround dashboard. Now click on Site Tools. You'll always see your domain name and at the bottom you'll see Site Tools. Click on Site Tools. Now scroll down. Here you'll see your name servers. So copy the name server from here, paste it under line 1. Copy the second name server, paste it under line 2 and click on save. Now once you click on save, it can take up to 24 hours to propagate these changes. So by that time, we can do one thing, we can install SSL certificate on our domain name. So come back to your dashboard and from the left hand side, click on security, click on SSL manager. Now these steps are for everyone, whether you have registered your website or whether you have registered your domain name on GoDaddy or on SiteGround. This is for everyone. Now from here, you have to select the domain name on which you want to install SSL. So I'm selecting this option, membership2.nayashik.com, but on this I have already installed SSL certificate. If you see at the bottom, I have already installed SSL on this domain name. So you simply have to select your domain name. Under this option, you have to select Let's Encrypt and click on Get. Once you click on Get, SSL will be automatically installed on your domain name. This process will take around 2 minutes. So once SSL is successfully installed on your domain name, we can install WordPress on our domain name. So for that, again from the left hand side, we can click on WordPress, click on install and manage. Now there are two options, WordPress or WordPress plus WooCommerce. We have to select the first one, only WordPress. Click on select. You'll see this drop down. Now from here, select the domain name on which you want to install WordPress. So I'm selecting this one, membership2.nearshake.com. Leave this installation part. Don't do anything over there. Untick this thing. It says install starter plugin. We don't need this thing. It will be tick mark. Untick this from here. Then after that, under admin information, enter your username, password, and enter a personal email address. Now whatever username and password you enter over here, make sure to remember this thing as well, because whenever you want to go to your WordPress dashboard, you will be asked this username and password. So it is very important. Make sure to remember this. Once you enter everything correctly, click on install. Now WordPress is getting installed on your domain name, and this process generally takes around 10 to 12 seconds. So let's wait. Alright guys, so as you can see, WordPress is successfully installed on this domain name. So once it is installed, you'll see at the bottom your domain name will show at the bottom. And besides that, you'll see this icon, this button, login to admin panel. Click on that button. A new tab will open and you will see your dashboard. Now this is your dashboard, and this is a very important page, because from this page, from this dashboard, you will be controlling your website, whatever you want to do. For example, if you want to change the design of your website, if you want to add something, if you want to delete something, whatever you want to do, you will be doing this from this page, from this dashboard page. And whenever you want to come to your dashboard, you will always type in your website name. After that, you will type in /wp-admin. You will land on this page. Now whenever we install WordPress for the first time, we have to do few basic settings and we have to understand few basic things. So let's do that. So first of all, at the left hand side, you will see there are different options like post, media, pages, comments. We'll use all these different options from here. But first, what we'll do is we'll click on appearance from the left hand side. And what is appearance? Appearance is simply the design, the appearance of your website. And here you'll see different themes installed. So whenever you install one theme and activate it, your design will change. For example, let me show you. Let's open the website in a new tab. This is how your website is looking right now. And you can see the design of your website is very simple. That is because of this theme, 2019 theme. If you want to change the style and design of your website, you can do one thing. You can install some other theme. For example, 2017 theme is already installed over here. Let's activate this theme. So click on activate. Now again, when you come back to your website and when you refresh it, you'll see your website design is completely changed. Now notice one thing, we haven't done anything. We haven't created anything. We haven't created any post or page or anything. We haven't changed anything. We haven't customized anything. We have simply changed the theme. So by changing the theme, as you can see, the complete design of your website changes. And that is exactly what a theme does. A theme changes the design and appearance of your website. Now we just need one theme. So rest all the themes, you can just delete them. Now again, from the left hand side, you'll see plugins. Click on that. You should see one plugin automatically installed over here, SG Optimizer. And this plugin is very important because this plugin will improve the performance and speed of your website. And you'll see this plugin only if you're using SiteGround, because this plugin can only be used on SiteGround hosted services. And this is what a plugin does. A plugin adds some extra functionalities and features to your WordPress website. Later on, we'll use a different theme and we'll use different plugins, and different plugins will do different functionalities on your website. You'll understand later on everything in more detail. Now left hand side again, you'll see this option settings. Click on that. Now first of all, you have your site title and your tagline. So by default, your site title will be My WordPress. You can delete this thing and you can name your website anything. You can give your website a title. I'm giving it a title of Blog Dude, and you can give it a tagline. It is just a description. So you can describe your website in few words. We are creating a membership website. So I'll type in WordPress membership. Obviously, you can type in anything you want. Then after that, you have two addresses, WordPress address and site address. Now, if you have the HTTP, make sure to add S, after HTTP. So make sure to make it HTTPS. Okay. Both at top and bottom, it should be HTTPS. Okay. So that you have your SSL certificate. Right now, if you go to your website, as you can see, your connection is not secure. So because SSL is not properly installed on your website, when you make HTTPS, it will be secure. So make sure to do that. Then after that, make sure your personal email address is present over here. Then membership thing, this will be unticked. Make sure to tick mark this thing. Anyone can register. Now go at the bottom and click on save changes. Now again, you will be asked to log in. So simply enter your username and password and click on login. Now your website will be secure. If you come back to your demo website and if you click on my WordPress or anywhere else, you can see your website is now secure. You now have this lockpad and it says your connection is now secure. Now under settings, you will see one more option, discussion. Click on that and just make sure that this thing is tick mark. Allow people to comment on new articles. Okay. Then under settings, you will see permalinks. Click on that. Now from here, just select this one, post name, and go at the bottom, click on save changes. Now once you do these settings again, you can come back to your dashboard and we have some not very important widgets over here, so we can dismiss all these things. I don't want these things over here, so I can click on screen options, tick mark everything from here. Later on you can add some useful widgets over here, but these widgets were not very useful and I want to make my dashboard very clean. Okay, so this is what it does. So we have seen all the basic settings that we have to do. Now let's do one thing. Let's install all the important themes and plugins that we require to change the design and to add all the functionalities of a membership website. So first of all, we'll install a theme, a free theme. So from the left hand side, we'll click on appearance. We'll click on add new to add a new theme. And from the search theme, search for Ocean WP. Now you'll see this option Ocean WP, click on install. This is a free theme, but still it is an amazing theme. And this is the theme that I'm personally using on my personal website blogdude.com. Now once it is installed, click on activate. You will get some notices over here. You can dismiss this notice, not very important. Now because we have this Ocean WP theme, now we don't even need this 2017 theme. So we can delete this theme as well. Now after you install this theme, we have to install few free plugins. So for that, from the left hand side, hover over plugins and click on add new. Now the first plugin that we need is Ocean Extra. You can do one thing. You can simply type in Ocean WP over here in the search plugin. Now we need few plugins from here. First of all, the most important one is this one, Ocean Extra. So click on install now. Then after that, we have Ocean Social Sharing is also very important. Product sharing is not important in this case. So we need only two, Ocean Extra and Ocean Social Sharing. Then after that, we have to install a new plugin. So under search plugin, search for Live Mesh. You'll see this option, Live Mesh add-ons for Elementor. Install this plugin. Don't activate any plugin right now. We are just installing every plugin. We'll activate all the plugin at once. Then after that, we want the most important plugin for designing the website. So for that, you can open a new tab and type in blogdude.com/Elementor. Now this link is also given in the video description below, so you can simply click on that link and you will be redirected to this page. Now this is also a free plugin, so you can simply click on download and you can download the free version. But this plugin is also available in premium versions. So obviously if you pay more, you will get more features, some really amazing features like pop-ups, for hundreds of different pre-made templates, premium widgets and everything. You have theme builder, you have WooCommerce builder, many different options are available over here. So if you can afford, I would highly recommend you to go with the premium version so that you can get some more features. But for this video, premium version is not required. Even if you use the free version, that's enough. Okay. So for that, we'll click on download. Simply enter your email address over here. After that, click on subscribe and download. A new file will be downloaded for you. Let's wait. As you can see, a new file is getting downloaded. We have to install and activate this file on our website. So we can do one thing. We can again come back to our website. Now we have to click on upload plugin. Because we have the file, we have to upload this file. So click on upload plugin. Click on choose file. Now just select the file that you have just downloaded. So this was the file, Elementor. Select this file, click on open. Let me show you. Okay, here. Select this file, click on open. Now click on install now. This plugin is getting installed. You can see the progress at the bottom left corner of your screen. Now once this plugin is installed, we can activate this. So simply click on this button, activate plugin. Now you'll get this screen. Simply cut this screen. Now we need one more plugin. First of all, let's do one thing. Let's go to screen option and disable this as well. We don't want this Elementor overview. So disable that. Now we need the most important plugin for adding the membership options. Okay, so for that, again, you will open a new tab and type in blogdude.com/member. This link is also given in the video description below. You don't even have to type in that thing. Simply click on that thing and you will be redirected to this page. And this is the plugin that we have to use, Ultimate Membership Pro WordPress membership plugin. This is the #1 membership plugin. So whenever you want to create a membership website, this is the plugin that you should always select. Now you can obviously go scroll down. You can see all the different features. Now as you can see, this is the #1 selling membership plugin. And you can see all the different features available: multi-level, free or paid membership, recurring payment, coupons, email verification, content locker, special fields, conditional logic. Many different options are available in this plugin. So you can see all the different options are available over here. Now this plugin will cost you $50, but you don't have to worry about that because this is a one-time payment. You just make the payment once and you can keep this plugin forever. And whenever in future this plugin gets updated, you can also receive those updates. You don't have to pay for the updates. So this is an one-time payment. You don't have to worry about this. Simply click on buy now or add to cart. Now I have already purchased this thing. So once you make the payment, once you purchase this theme, at the top right, you'll see this option, your username, hover over that and click on downloads. Now over here, you'll see all the different themes and plugins that you have purchased. Now simply go to Ultimate Membership Pro, click on download and select this option, installable WordPress file only. The second option, installable WordPress file only. Click on that, a new file will start downloading. Let me cut this thing because I already have this file. Now again, come back to your dashboard. Now click on plugins from the left hand side. Click on add new. Now again, click on upload plugin, choose file. Now select that file which you have downloaded. So this is the file. Select this file, click on open, click on install now. This file is also getting uploaded. You can see the progress at the bottom left corner of your screen. So again, once it is successfully uploaded and installed, you can click on activate plugin to activate this thing. Now let's activate all the other plugins that are left. So you can click on plugins. You'll see 3 plugins are left. We haven't activated them. So you can simply tick mark this thing. It will tick mark all the plugins over here. Go to bulk action, select activate and click on apply. This will activate all the different plugins which are available over here. After that, you might see some notices over here. You can dismiss all the different notices. Simply click on dismiss, skip setup. Now let's go to dashboard. Again, we don't want this widget, so I'll simply untick this widget from here. Alright guys, so once you install and activate the Ultimate Membership Pro plugin, you will get this option, Membership Pro Ultimate WP. If you see at the left hand side bottom, you will see this option. Click on that. Now this is your dashboard. First of all, whenever you click on just that option, you will see your dashboard. Here you will see how many total users you have, how many number of total levels you have, number of transaction, number of total amount of transaction, levels by transactions, total members per level, all the different data, you'll see it over here. But because we are creating it for the first time, we haven't created any user, we haven't created any levels or any subscription plans or anything. That's why we see everything 0, everything blank. Once we have some data coming, you will see everything in a much better graphical form over here. So first of all, the first option over here you'll see is this users option. Click on that. Over here you will see there are no users available because obviously we are doing this for the first time. Whenever someone comes to your website and sign up, they will be added as a user and you can see their data over here, whether they are a free user, whether they are paid user, what plan they are using, how much payment they have done, all the different options. After that, you have this ultimate affiliates. This is not related to this option. This is just an add-on. So if you want, you can purchase this as well. We don't want this thing. Now come to levels. This is the most important thing. What is levels? Levels is just some subscription plans. If you see over here, this plan over here, choose plan. What plan do you want? This is what level is. If you go to register page, okay, these are different levels. Okay, so we have to create levels. By default, 3 levels are already created for you: free demo, one-time demo and recurring demo. What I'll do is I'll change these data and I'll create something like this one which we have created on our demo website. First of all, we will edit the free demo. Click on edit. Slug will not be demo. I'll type in free plan. Okay, this is our first option. Free level label. What should be the level? So this will be the level. Okay, the big text that you see at the top. So I want the level to be free. And access type, whether you want to provide lifetime access, only limited time access, or date range access. So I want to provide limited time access and for 1 year. Okay, you can obviously have 1 month or every 3 months or something like that. I'm having duration 1 year. This is the free plan. Again, I'm saying. Now payment type will be free. If you select payment, you will have some other option. When we'll create some other plan, we'll see this payment option. For now, just leave it free. Now whatever you want to type in over here, free level allowing. Okay, as you can see, this thing is typed over here. Free level allowing limited access to most of your content. This is what it will show over here under content. If you want, you can type in something like this as well, like we have added in the home page. Okay, this check mark and everything. If you want, you can also have this thing. And if you want, you can make it, let me just make it big. Let's make it bulleted list. Select everything, make it bulleted list. Okay, you can have this thing as well. Now price text, what will be the price text? Sign up now. Again, let me go back to that page, register page, just to show you. So this will be the price text. So instead of sign up now, I'll type in all free blocks on the site. Okay, click on save changes. Now what you can do is you can open these pages in a new tab. From the left hand side, you'll see pages. Right click on that, open this in a new tab. So whenever you install and activate the Ultimate Membership Pro, there are many different pages which are automatically created for you. Like you can see our account page, redirect page, login, logout page, register page. So if you want, you can just view this register page. So click on view. Now as you can see, this is how your option looks like. Free. This is the title that we have entered. All free blocks on the site. This is the bulleted list that we have entered. Okay. So this plan is successfully created. Then after that, let's edit the second plan, one-time demo. So click on edit. For this, I want to name it Pro Blog. So instead of this slug, one-time demo, I'll type in Pro Plan. Then after that, level, what should be the level label? So again, for this also, I want to change this thing and I want to type in this thing, Pro Blog. Okay, I'll type in this thing, Pro Blog. Now this is also not lifetime. This is limited to 1 year. So I'll select 1, I'll select years. Then after that, we have to select payment. What should be the payment? So I'm selecting payment will be $10. Okay, payment $10. Then after that, come at the bottom, whatever text you want, just like this, you can enter that text as well. Then at the bottom, price text only $10. Instead of this, I want to type in this option, free plus pro blocks. Now click on save changes. Again, if you come back to your subscription plan and refresh this, now as you can see, this is how it will look. So you can change these things. Similarly, you can go to the third option. Okay, you can go to recurring demo, and this will be the ultimate plan. So I'll name it ultimate plan. Level will be different. We'll just name it ultimate. And this will be for 1 year, not 1 month. And payment will be $20, I guess. Let's see the demo website. I think it's $20. Yeah, it is $20. So I'll type in $20. After $20, you have some more option like billing reference. So if you want to have recurring, you can select this option, but I don't want to have recurring. So under access type, you have to change this to limited 1 year. Okay, it was not limited. It was set to regular period. Okay, so we have to select limited $20. Fine. Now scroll down. Again, you can change these things. Now instead of this, you can add something like this, everything in pro plan plus video included plus. Basically, it will be much better option if you want, if you type in everything what all are included over here. So if you want, you can delete this thing and you can have this bulleted list over here. Okay, just to show what all plans or what all things are included. So in this plan, videos are also included, podcasts are also included, and you get lifetime support. Now under price text, we'll type in all blogs plus videos. So this is not required. If you add everything in this form, you don't have to type in this thing. You just have to type the price. Okay, so we'll type in $20 over here. This will be much better option if you refresh it. Okay, as you can see, this looks much better instead of these two designs. So I would recommend you to include all the different features in this bulleted list, and you can have this price text instead of these this kind of design. Okay, this will look much better. let me just change this thing very quickly. So again, we'll go to free plan and I'll change the price text to $0. Click on save, start level, select the second option, pro plan. Here also what I'll do is I'll go to the home page and these things are included over here. So I'll copy it, make everything bulleted list, and instead of this I'll type in $10. Okay, this looks much better. Now again, if you come back to your website and refresh it, this looks much better and much cleaner. So this is the best design that I like. Obviously you can change the design as well. If you go to this option, under levels you have subscription plan showcase. If you click on that, you can change the design. So this is the default design. You have many options, modern theme. Okay, this is how it will look. If you just click on save changes, come back and refresh the subscription plan page, as you can see, the design will totally change. Similarly, we have some more like gray theme. Okay, this is how it will look. Serious theme. Many different options are available. Effect premium theme. Okay, this is one. This also looks amazing. Let's click on save changes. Come over here, refresh the page. Okay, so this also looks good. So you can have any kind of design that you want. Now we have seen levels. After levels, we have payment services. So click on payment services. Now we have to integrate different payment services. So PayPal is the most common, most popular one. So let's first integrate PayPal. So click on PayPal. Now over here, integration is very simple. You just have to enter your PayPal email address and you have to enter your PayPal merchant ID. Let me show you where you will get your merchant ID. Just go to paypal.com, sign into your account. Now when you sign into your account, you will see this gear icon at the top. Click on that gear icon. And here you will see your merchant ID. Okay, just copy your merchant ID from here. Come back to this website, paste your merchant ID. Now click on save changes. Now after you click on save changes, you have to enable this thing. Once everything is properly set up, activate the payment gateway. So let's click on save changes to activate this payment gateway. Now once the payment is done, you can redirect a person to a particular page. So you can redirect the person to the account page, to the home page or any other page. So I think account page will be much better option. So once the payment is done, they will be redirected to the account page. Now click on save changes. Now again come back, so you can click on payment services again. We have Stripe as well, which is very famous. So click on Stripe, make this thing on. We need the secret key and the publishable key. So for that, go to stripe.com. Now once you go to stripe.com, at the left hand side, you will see developers. Click on that. Under developers, you will see API keys. Click on that. Now here you have your API keys. So first of all, we have the publishable key. So let's copy the publishable key from here. Enter, paste it under publishable key. Then after that, you can reveal your secret key. Copy it, paste it under secret key. Alright. Now go at the bottom and click on save changes. Now again, you can go back to payment services and there are many more payment options. You have bank transfer as well. If you click on bank transfer, in bank transfer, you just give your basic bank details like your bank name, your account number and everything, so that a person can, transfer the amount to your bank account, and you can after that you can just enable that person's account. So you have this option as well. We have some more like Braintree, to checkout, Molly, PayPal Express and many more. So you can integrate those as well. These were the most common ones, PayPal and Stripe. So that is the reason why we did this option. Now click on payment settings. Now over here, first of all, you have to select the currency. So whatever currency you want to use, you can select that currency. So I'm using USD, United States dollars. If you want to select some other currency, you can select that. Currency position and everything. Default payment gateway is bank transfer. I want to make PayPal or Stripe, maybe Stripe as the default gateway. I'm selecting Stripe. Now go at the bottom and click on save changes. Now we have some more settings over here. If you see at the top, we have some more settings under this payment services. First of all is default settings. So click on default settings. Now here you don't have to do anything. You just have to change this thing. Here it is, default redirect page. So I want to change this thing to subscription page. So whenever a person does something, they will be redirected to this subscription page. Obviously, you can change this for every single page. We'll see how you can change that. You can redirect a person to login page, to account page, to some different page as well. I'm making the default redirect page to the subscription page. Now click on save changes. Then after that you have CAPTCHA. If you want to enable CAPTCHA, you can select this option. This is also very easy to enable or very easy to integrate. Let me show you. Just open this link in a new tab. You'll see here, this is a link. Open this link in a new tab, or you can just type in this thing, google.com/reCAPTCHA. You can create a new account if you want, very easy to create and free to create. Then after that you have to click on this plus button to create a new one. Yeah, and you have to enter your website name. So here our website name is membership2.nayarshik.com. So let me just copy it from here, paste it over here, select reCAPTCHA version 2. Now scroll down and again enter your domain name over here. Now accept these terms and services. Now click on submit. Now once you click on submit, you will get this two different links or two different code. Copy this first one, site key, obviously paste it under site key. Copy the secret key, paste it under secret key, and click on save changes. Now reCAPTCHA is enabled on your website. Now after that we have messages. So whenever something is successfully updated, you'll get this message. After that we have menus. We haven't created any menu. Later on we'll see these options. We have seen the payment options already. After that go to notifications. Now from email address, enter your personal email address. From name, enter your website name or your name, and then click on save changes. For notifications, so whenever something happens, for example, a person has purchased a plan, okay, a person has subscribed to a subscription plan. When that subscription plan is about to expire, they will get a notification. So they will get that notification from this email address and from this name. So this is what this setting is. Email verification, if you want to enable email verification, which means that whenever someone tries to sign up on your website, they will have to verify whether that email address is correct or not. So if you want, you can just enable this option. I am selecting never. Then after that, access option, select this option. Who has all the access? Only the administrator, not anyone else. So don't change anything over here. Upload settings, let it be as it is. So all the payment settings and basic settings are now done from here. Now you can click on inside lockers. Now what is inside locker? Let me show you. If you could just click on preview, you will get this option. So this is an inside locker we have already seen. Let me again show you. Let me open this website in a new incognito window. Not this website, the demo website. Let's open the demo website in the incognito window. Now whenever a user comes to your website and whenever they try to see, for example, if they try to see this post, SEO tips to boost your sale, they can click on that. Now only 2 paragraphs are enabled over here, rest everything is hidden. So if you want to hide this thing, you can do this thing and you can design this locker, and that is what we are doing over here. First of all, one locker is already created, locker with form. You can edit this thing, you can redesign if you want. This is the zipped design. There are many different designs. For example, the default one, this is the default design. Then you have basic design. This is the basic design. The one which I have used is this star design. If you select star, this is the one that I have used. Then we also have zone. Okay, so this is the zone. We have magic transparent. This is the one. So there are many different designs available. As you can see, we have darks. This is how it will look. Whatever design you like, you can simply select that. For example, let's select this zone. Okay, this looks much better. And what all additional options do you want to give? Login form, additional links, and do you also want to display social media login? Yes, I want to display. We haven't set up social media login yet, but I want to display it right now. Okay, social media login is, login with Facebook, login with Twitter. That is what social media login is. Now, if you want to change the text, like this content is logged, login to unlock the content. If you want to change this text, you can do that. For example, or you can change the text very easy. Just click on save changes. You can do one thing, you can create different lockers for different sections. Okay, if you want, you can do that as well. Or you can use this one single locker everywhere you want. After that, we have this showcase option. We have seen the subscription plans showcase, which means how the plan will look like. Let me again show you. If you click on subscription plan, we have already seen, we have selected this design and this is how it will look. Now, similarly, again, click on showcase. You can design your register form, login form, and all the different pages. So first, let's select this register form. Now, as you can see, by default, this is your register design, register form design. Again, there are many more. And now if you see, this thing is now enabled CAPTCHA because we have enabled reCAPTCHA. So this thing is now enabled. If you want, you can select Bootstrap. You have Ultimate Member. Okay, this is how the design will look like. We also have double columns, I guess. Yeah, double Bootstrap theme. Okay, thing will be presented in 2 columns. We have blue box theme. So many different options are available over here, whatever you like. For example, let me select this option, Bootstrap theme. Whatever you like, you can simply go at the bottom and click on Save Changes. Now here also we have some basic settings. If you go at the bottom, subscription type should be subscription plan. Our default role should be subscriber, don't change that. And you can enable this thing, enable opt-in. Let me explain you what that thing is first. Let's see. Okay, and also enable this thing, auto login after registration. So whenever someone registers on your website, they will be automatically logged in. So that is a good option. And this one we have enabled enable opt-in, and we are selecting this option, MailChimp. Okay, select MailChimp option because we'll be integrating MailChimp with this website. Now what happens is, whenever someone comes to your website, whenever they fill in this form, they will be logged into your website, they will be registered to your website, and they will be also added to your email marketing list so that you can send them some newsletter or something. Okay, so very important option. That is the reason why we are selecting this option, MailChimp, so that they can also be redirected or they can also be added in our MailChimp newsletter list. Okay, now go at the bottom and click on Save Changes. Now again click on Showcases. Now let's design the login form. So click on Login Form. This is how you are I think it looks amazing. No need to do anything. You can just select this option whether you want to show the reCAPTCHA. Select this, and I also want to show this option, social media login buttons. Click on Save Changes. Again, here also there are many different designs available. Simple Bootstrap, premium theme. Okay, then we have basic theme. Then we have mega box. Okay, I think mega box looks great. Click on Save Changes. So many different designs available. Again, go to Showcases. We have seen the subscription plan. Similarly, you can also design the account page, which is not very important. Now let's go to social login. Now let's set up Facebook. So click on Facebook. So with this, a person can come to your website. They can click on register with Facebook. Okay. So for that, we just need the application ID and application secret. And for that, you have to open this link in a new tab, developers.facebook.com/apps. Okay, you'll see this link. You can also just open a new tab and type in this thing, developers.facebook.com/apps. Now over here, we have to create a new app. So you can click on this option. If you see at the top right corner, you will see your Facebook avatar. Hover that and click on Create App. Now you can name this app anything. So I'll name it Membership Demo 3. Now click on Create App ID. This will ask you this reCAPTCHA thing. Now click on Submit. Now we have to select this option, Facebook Login. Select this, click on Setup. Now select this option, www web, because we are setting up this for a website. So select this option. Now here you have to enter your website URL. So copy your website URL, paste it over here, membership2.nearshake.com or whatever your website URL is. Now click on Save. Once you click on Save, you have this option at the left hand side. You have this option Settings. Click on that. Under that, you will see Basic. Click on Basic. Now over here, you have to enter your app domain. So again, similarly, just enter your app URL or your website URL. After that, you have to enter your privacy policy URL. Here also enter the same, your website URL. Now from the right hand side, you have to enter your contact email and you have to choose a category. Like which category does your website belongs to. So I'm selecting education, and after that click on Save Changes. Then from the left hand side, you'll see under settings, you have advanced. Click on advanced. Now scroll down and here you'll see these options, share redirect domain whitelist. Now come back to your website, copy this link which is given at the bottom. Copy it from here and paste this link under share redirect domain whitelist. Click on Save Changes. Now again from the left hand side, you'll see Facebook login. Click on that and click on Settings. Now over here, you'll see this option, valid OAuth redirect URIs. Here also copy and paste in the same link. Now click on Save Changes. Now once you do this thing, again go to Settings, Basic. Now at the top, as you can see right now, this thing is not enabled. Your application is not enabled. So you can click on this option and you can make it on. Click on switch mode. Now as you can see, it says now it is on. You can now simply copy your app ID from here, paste it under application ID. Now click on show your app secret, enter your password, copy your app secret, paste it over here and click on save changes. Now once everything is set up, you can enable this option, click on save changes. Similarly, you can enable Facebook, Twitter and all those different designs, and you can also design them. So if you go to design, you will see that different designs. Let me show you whether we can see that. Split box. I think we don't have that, preview over here, but there are many different designs available for this as well. Now we can go to coupons. By default, no coupons are created, so we can create one over here. So click on add new coupon. And what I want to do is I will type in mem10. So whenever someone enters this coupon code, they will get 10% discount. So type of discount should be percentage and discount value should be 10. And period will be maybe unlimited. Okay, rest everything is fine. Just click on save changes. So whenever someone uses this coupon code, they will get 10% discount. Then after that, you have lock rules. Click on that. Now what we'll do is we'll leave this thing. If you want, you can lock specific type of pages or post, in bulk. But we will see how to lock everything step by step. But here you can do one thing. You can lock everything in bulk. For example, if you want to lock pages, you can select everything and click on add new. Okay. So what you can do is you can select pages. So all the pages will be locked. You can add some exceptions. So except for this page and that page, all the pages will be locked. And restrict type, you can select block only or show only. So we will select show only and only for ultimate plans. Okay. And after they are redirected, redirect them to the account page. Now let me explain you what we just did over here. So what we did is we logged all the pages, okay, for everyone except for ultimate plan users. Okay, as you can see, we have logged everything and we are showing this only to ultimate plan users, not anyone else. And when this page is shown, they are redirected to this page. Okay, I hope you get it. If you don't get it, don't worry. We'll see everything in more detail now. Okay, don't worry about that. Similarly, if you want, you can lock some specific categories and everything, but we'll be doing this in a much better way. Then after that, you have payment history. So whenever you receive some payment, you can see all those details over here. We have notifications. Now this is also a little bit important. So whenever you have something, this is how the notification will go from your website. For example, whenever a new user registers, new user registration, how that email will look like, you can change that email. Okay, so that email will look like something like this. New membership user registration on your website. This is the username, this is the email address, and this is the level. Have a nice day. So you can change how email notifications will go to different people, like the user who has registered and also to the admin. Then after that, we have some magic features. So click on magic features. These are basically some extra features. So first of all, we have taxes. So let's see taxes. So if you want to add some taxes on your plans, you can do that. You can activate those taxes from here. You can make this thing on. And what should be the tax name? So if your tax name is VAT, simply enter VAT. In our country, it is GST. So I'll type in GST. What is the tax value? Maybe it is 10%. So I'll type in 10%. Click on save changes. If you want to add some tax for different countries, you can click on add new tax and you can select that country and you can, add that tax as well. Now let me again go back to magic features. Then after that, we have opt-in settings. So click on that opt-in settings. And here we want to, link in MailChimp. So first open a new tab and type in mailchimp.com. Just go to mailchimp.com, log into your account. Now over here, you have to click on your username, click on account. Now select extras and click on API keys. Here you will get your API key, copy your API key from here. Come back to this website and search for MailChimp. Here it is, MailChimp. Paste in your API key and click on save changes. Now you also have to enter the list ID. So again, go back to MailChimp, click on audience, which is at the top, click on audience. Now as you can see, there are many different lists created. I want to select this list 2. So whatever list you want, for example, if you want to select list 1, click on list 1, list 1 will be selected. Then after that, go to manage audience and click on settings. Now go at the bottom, you'll see your unique ID for audience list 1. Copy this unique ID, paste it over here under list ID. Okay, ID list. Go at the bottom, or maybe just save it from here. Click on save changes. Now MailChimp is successfully connected with your website. Now I can understand that many people will be like, what the hell did just happen? Like, what did I do right now? What is MailChimp? What was this API key? What was this audience list and everything? So if you don't understand this thing, you can go to youtube.com and search for Nayyar Sheikh email marketing. You'll get many different tutorials over here. Watch the latest one, whatever the latest tutorial is. Free MailChimp free email marketing tutorial. Watch this tutorial, 1 hour long tutorial. You will understand what is MailChimp, how to do free email marketing, how to send newsletters, how to automate your newsletters, how to do A/B testing and many more things. So if you don't understand that, make sure to watch that video. Now again, let's go to magic features. Okay, we have seen this. Then after that, let's go to, these things are not very important. If you want, you can enable membership card. If you want, you can simply enable this thing. Go at the bottom, click on save changes. Now what this will do is, let me show you in the demo website. When you go to, whenever someone goes to membership card, they can see a membership card is created for them. They can take a printout of this. This is only what it does. So not very important feature. Taxes and opt-in settings were more important. Then we have cheat off. Click on cheat off. So what this will do is, if you want to prevent your customers from sharing their login credentials by keeping only one logged in user at a time. So if someone creates an account on your website, they can log into your website one at a time. Like, they cannot log in from 3 different computers at the same time. If you want, you can enable this thing. Now this thing can be important because what happens is, a person purchases the plan and what they do is they share the login details with many different friends, and everyone can, see everyone can get all the membership features, all the membership benefits, but they have purchased only one plan. So that is the reason why we enable this option. I'm not enabling this. Go to magic features. Then after that, you have invitation code. So you can restrict registration process. So if you enable this thing, what happens is, only people who have the registration link can register on this website. So if you want to restrict the registration process on your website, you can enable this option. I'm not doing this again. Come back. Then after that, you have this option, download monitor integration. Now you can use this option to limit the number of downloads. So if you have some downloadable file on your website, for example, podcast or something, you can limit the number of times a person can download this thing. So user with no active plan, how many times they can download it, user with free plan, how many times they can download it, and so on and so forth. Okay. Again, come back to magic features. Then after that, we have register lite. So this option is useful if you remember, we have created a registration form. A person has to fill in all the details, first name, last name, email address and everything. If you want to simplify that process, you can activate this option, register lite. So with register lite, what happens is, a person just has to enter their email address. Once they enter the email address, they will be registered on your website. So this is what this plan does. Again, come back to the magic features. Then we don't have many important options, I guess. Rest everything is not really important, so we are leaving this thing for now. Now we have already seen general options. If you go to general settings, as you can see, we have already seen these things. Default settings, captcha settings, messages and everything. We have already seen these things. So with this, our membership basic settings are now done. So we have successfully done all the basic membership pro settings. Now what we'll do is, we'll create different posts and we'll see how to apply these settings that we have done. How to create lock rules, how to do, basically we have done these settings, but we'll see in our next section, which we are going to do right now. In this section, we'll see how to apply these settings that we have just done. Alright guys, now let's start creating different posts. So we'll see how to create different posts or different blogs, and we'll also see how to restrict them. So for that, from the left hand side, you'll see post, hover that and click on add new, or you can do one thing, you can hover post and click on all post, because we have to delete this one. One post is already created for you, hello world. You can delete that. Now we can create a new one. So for that, we can click on this add new button. Let me open a post in the demo website so that you can see how it looks. Let me open maybe this one. Okay, so let's open this one. SEO tips to boost your sale. So this will be your title, SEO tips to boost your sale. So we'll enter that under title, and after that you will see all your content. So for content, as you can see, this is a simple text. So if you want to paste or type in a simple text, you can just type in like this. So I'm typing it some simple text. This is also simple text. So again, for that, we'll click on this plus button, paragraph, simple text. Then after that, we have this heading. If you want to add a heading, you can click on this plus button and you can search for head. Okay, here it is, heading. Select this, enter the title. Now if you want to make it heading 2, heading 3, heading 4, you can select that from here. We want to make it heading 2. Then after that, again we have some simple text. So we'll simply paste it over here. Then we have this bulleted list. So I'll copy it from here. Click on this plus button and search for bulleted list. Here it is, list. Click on that and enter your list, whatever your list is. Let me just, okay, so we have created this bulleted list. Again, we have some simple text. So we'll add it like this. Then again, we have this simple heading. So for that, we'll click on this plus button, select the heading, paste in the heading. And again, after that, at the bottom, we have some simple text. So we'll paste it just like this. And you can also add some more things. For example, if you click on add block, you can add some short codes, you can add a video, you can add many different things. We'll be using some more things later on. But for now, as you can see, this post is now ready. Now at the right hand side, you'll see some more options under documents. If you see, first of all, post format. Most of the time, post format will be standard. You don't have to change that. Now we can give it a category. So this can belong to SEO category or marketing category, because as you can see in this article, we are talking about SEO. So we can create a new category SEO, or we can create a new category of marketing, and you can add this under that category. Then after that, we have featured image. So this image that you see at the top, this is the featured image. So we can click on set featured image. And there is a link, I forgot to mention this. So there is a link given in the video description below. You can click on that link, you will download a file, a zip file. And when you unzip that file, you will see all these different images. Okay, so you can use these images to create your own website. So what I'll do is I'll select this image, maybe. Let's select this image, click on open. Now click on select. So featured image is now set. Now just leave it like this and click on publish. Now this is a regular post. Now if you publish this thing, this is how it will look. This is your regular post. If you go to your home page, anyone can see this post. They can open it. No worries, nothing. Now let me do one thing. Let me open this website in a new incognito window. Now on any user, this is open in a new incognito window, in a new private window. So anyone can come, they can see the post. No worries, no restrictions, nothing. Now, if you want, you can do one thing. You can drip content, or you can restrict some content. So what you can do is, for that, suppose if I want to hide this much content after keyword research, what I'll do is, after keyword research, I'll click on this button, this plus button, and I'll search for locker. You'll see this option UMP Ultimate Membership Pro Locker. Click on that. Now what you have to do is, when you click on that, at the right hand side, you'll see options are now changed. So what I want to do is, I want to show this to only not registered users, to Pro plan and Ultimate plan. So select Pro and Ultimate from here. I hope you can follow me. At the right hand side, you have this option, Ultimate Membership Pro Locker. I want to show this content to only Pro members and Ultimate plan members. And under template, if you remember, we have created this template, locker with form. Select that template. Now click on update. Now again, if you refresh this page in the new incognito window, if you refresh this page, now as you can see, it is not working over here. So let's fix this thing. So what you can do is, you can copy this code from here and you can delete this one. Okay, the Ultimate Membership Locker, we just wanted that code. After that, what you can do is, you can again click on this plus button and search for short code. Now select this option. Now paste in this code. Now what we have to do is, we have to select this much code, which is at the end, this much code, cut it from here, go at the bottom. Now click on plus, again search for short code, and paste that bottom, paste this much code at the bottom. Okay. Now click on update. Again, go back to that incognito window, refresh it. Now when you scroll down, you should see these changes. Now as you can see, we have the title, we have the first para, second para, we have this thing, keyword research, but after that everything is logged. And as you can see, Facebook login is working, reCAPTCHA thing is working, everything is working fine over here. So this is how you log the content. Okay, if you don't understand this thing, watch this section again, you will understand it. Now we can do one more thing. If you do one thing, let's create a new blog. Let me open some other blog. How grammar impacts your SEO. Let me copy this title. Let me just copy all the content. So it's all the same content. Let's paste it over here. Fine. All the content is now present over here. Now the earlier post that we created, that was for free one, but we can do one thing. We can completely restrict this post. So for that, first of all, let's select this category. So this is also belonging to SEO category. Let's select a featured image for this one, some other featured image. Let's select this, click on open, click on select. Then after that, what we can do is we can select this option, show page only. So I want to show this page only for the premium plan users and the ultimate plan users. Okay. And for someone else, I want to redirect them to the this page. Where is that gone? Subscription plan page. Here it is, top one, default one, subscription plan page. Okay. So if you want, you can set this option as well. If you go to publish, if you just publish this page, now if you open this in a new incognito window, you can see you can see over here, we don't see that post. And also if you copy this post link, for example, if you view this post, this is the post link. If someone tries to go to this post link, let's see what happens. Let's paste this in new incognito window. They will be redirected to that subscription plan page. Let's see. Now as you can see, they are redirected to the subscriptions plan page. So even if they have the exact same link, they cannot visit that page. If you want, you can have this setting. Now again, if they come back to the home page, they can see only this post. So you can do this thing as well, but I don't recommend this option. I think you should show them the post, but you should not show them the content, just like we did in this option, SEO tips to boost your sale. So here also what you can do is you can just disable this option, and here also you can do the same thing. You can add that short code at the top. So let's search for that locker. Here it is. Now we want to show only for pro plan and ultimate plan, and we want this locker. So copy this code again, delete this thing. Now you can paste it right at the top. So click on this plus, search for shortcode, paste this link, cut this much. Now cut the end portion just this much, cut it from here, go at the bottom, again add this shortcode and paste this at the bottom. Now click on update. Now the person, when they go to this incognito window and refresh it, they can see this post, they can open it, but they can see only the first para. I think this is a much better approach instead of just hiding that entire thing from the website. So according to me, this is much better. Now similarly, if you want, you can do the same thing with different videos and podcast. It's all the same thing. So if you just add a new post, maybe this is a video, so I'm just naming it video 1. So here you will enter the video link. So let's search for video in the blog. Here is the video. Let's upload a video. I have this sample. I have given you this sample video. So if you want, you can upload this video as well. So once this video is uploaded, you can do the same things at the right hand side under documents. Now because this is a video, under post format, we'll select video. Here it is. Okay, video. Under category, I'll add a new category. I'll name it video. Obviously you can name this video, you can name this category anything. Under featured image, maybe some other image. Let's select this one. Click on select. And for this also, I will not do this option. I will not simply hide this entire post from the website. What I'll do is I'll just hide this section. Okay, so I'll do the same thing again. Go ahead and do the same shortcode thing, locker shortcode thing. Just show this to only pro, premium and ultimate plan user and select this locker. Now again, copy this shortcode, delete this thing. Okay, delete it from here, remove block. Now add this shortcode wherever you want. Okay, so I'll bring this thing up, cut the last section, again add another shortcode, paste in the last section and bring it below. So this thing, whatever is there between this code and this code is hidden. Now again we can publish it. Now again a person can go to the website, refresh it. They can see, okay, they can go to the website, they can see this video, but they cannot see the actual content. So I think this is a much better approach. So you can create different things, different posts like this, and you can hide them just the way I have shown you. Alright guys, so with this we have created all the basic things, all the basic structure is ready. Now we can start creating the home page. Okay, this home page, now we can start creating this one. So for that we'll come back to the dashboard. We'll hover over pages and click on add new. Let's give it a title of home. Now if you just publish it like this, if you view this page in a new tab, this is how it will look. Now we have to do few changes. First of all, I don't need this sidebar. Okay, I don't need this sidebar because here, as you can see in the home page, we don't have any such sidebar. So for that, you will come back to this edit page. Under content layout, you will select 100% full width. Select this option, again update this page, come back over here, refresh it. Now as you can see that sidebar is gone. Also, I don't want this title. We have this home title, so I don't want this title. So I'll go back over here, select title, disable it, click on update, come back over here, refresh it. That title is also gone. Now we have a blank page, but there is one more thing left. Now if you see in the URL bar, it says your website name /home, which means that this is not yet our home page. This is just a regular page. We have named it home, but this does not make it a home page. We'll have to set this page as the home page. So for that, again, we'll come back to the dashboard, hover over settings, click on reading. Now under this option, your home page displays your latest post. Select this option, a static page. Select the home page that you have just created and click on save changes. Now again, if you come back over here and refresh it, now as you can see that /home is gone. And again, if you click on block dude, you're still on the same page, which means that this page is now set as the home page. Now we can again come back to pages, edit the home page. Now we can edit this page using Elementor. We can create this amazing, beautiful page using Elementor. So select Elementor from here. Now first of all, let me explain you what Elementor is, how does this work. So Elementor is a page builder, which means that using different elements, which is given at the left hand side, you can see there are many different elements. Using these elements, we can create unique pages, and this entire page that you see on your screen, this is created using these elements. And how do you use these elements? You simply drag and drop them over here just like this. And whenever you use an element, for example, we are using this heading element, we get three different options: content, style and advanced. All the different elements. If you go and use some other element, for example, if you use the icon element, here also you'll get these same options: content, style and advanced. Under content, you just have to change the content. If it is an icon, you can change the icon. If it is a text, you can change the text, and so on and so forth. Under style, you just have to change the style. For example, you can change the color just like this. As you can see, the icon color is changed. You can change the size and everything. Under advanced, we do some more important and more advanced things like adding margin padding, then adding some, animation and something, adding some border, some background color and something like that. So this is how it works. It is very easy to use. If you have watched some of my earlier videos, you can understand how this thing works. So first of all, we'll start with this section. This is our hero section. So for this, first we have this text. So I'll copy this text from here. I'll use this option heading, drag and drop this thing over here. Or what you can do is, whenever you create a new section, because every single page is created in different sections, is divided in different sections. For example, for this home page, as you can see, this is the main section, this is the hero section. After that, we have the features section, then we have the latest news section, then we have the choose plan section, then we have the facts section. So similarly, you can see all the pages are divided into different sections. So to add a new section, you can click on this red plus button Now we have to select how many number of columns do you want in this section. So for the first section, we just want one column. So we'll select the first option, one row, one column. Now inside this, we want to add this heading. So we'll drag and drop this over here. Now we want to change the heading to WordPress members. This is basically the title of my website. I want to make it center aligned. So under bottom, you will select alignment center. Now let's style this thing. First of all, we have to change the color of this text, but I don't want to do that because if I change this color to white, as you can see, this thing will disappear. So I will change the color later on. First, let's change the typography, which means the styling of the font. So under typography, click on this pencil button. Now let's change the font family. There are many different font families available over here. For this one, I'm selecting Montserrat. So search for Montserrat, Montserrat. This is the one that I want, and let's increase this size to something like this. 69 or 70 pixels would be fine. So I'm selecting 70 pixels over here, and let's make it more bolder. So let's increase the weight. Let's make it 900. Okay, something like this. This looks much better. Now we can also add some text shadow. As you can see, we have the text shadow option. If you click on this pencil button, as you can see, text shadow is by default added. I want to make this shadow more darker. So I can select this color. This is a very light, very, transparent color. I want to bring this all the way up to black. I want to make it solid black. Now you can also change some blur options. So if you want to make it more blurrier, you can also change some more options like this. So what I'm doing is I'm changing the color to black and blur to 15. This is how it looks. Now, even if you change the text color to white, you can still see that because of that shadow. As you can see, we still see this text because of that shadow. Now, whenever you do some changes to your website, you should always update those changes. Okay. Then after that, we have this text, which is very simple text. So again, we'll come back to elements. If you want to go back to elements, you can click on this 9 dots icon that you see over here. Click on this icon, you will come back to this elements. Now let's again use the heading element over here. Add this text, make it center align, go back to style. And for this also, we'll change the color later on. First, let's change the typography. For this typography, I want this to be Poppins, which is also a very good font. So I'm selecting Poppins over here. We'll decrease the size to 18 pixels. And let's make it 500, a little bit thinner. This looks much better. Then after that, we have this button. But before adding this button, let me do one thing. Let me add that image in the background. Because the button color is white, we cannot do the changes over here because the background is also white. So first, let's change the background image. So for that, you can click on this option, edit section. Okay, if you see at top, you have this blue edit section. If you don't see this thing, sometimes for the first section, you cannot see that. So what you can do is from the bottom left, you will see this option, navigator. Click on navigator. You will see this option. Click on section. When you click on section, you will get the section setting at the left hand side. Okay. When you click on edit section, the same settings will be at the left hand side. Now under section setting, what we have to do is we have to go to style. First of all, we have to add that image in the background. So we'll select background, we'll select classic and add that image. Okay. So let me upload that image. Okay. Here is this image. Select this image, click on open. Now click on insert media. Now as you can see, that image is now in the background. Now let's increase the size or let's increase the height of this section because this is quite small. So for that, we'll go back to layout. Here you have the height option. Select this option, select minimum height. Now it is 400. Let's make it 600. Just type in 600 over here. Okay, this is the minimum height. Now the image is quite bigger. So what I'll do is again, I'll go to style. I'll change the position to center. Now as you can see, position is changed. I'll change the size to cover. Okay, now it will display the entire image. And I'll also do one thing for the attachment. I'll make it fixed. So whenever, even if you scroll this thing, the image is now fixed. So this is the changes that I want. Now I can just simply update the changes. Now this is how it will look, as you can see. Now on top of this image, I want to add an overlay. For that, we'll select this option, background overlay. Now, if you want, you can simply add a single color like this green, this blue or this red color. But what I want to do is I want to add this gradient, combination of two colors. And in the left hand side, I want to add this blue color. Okay, this dark blue color. And at the right hand side, I want to add this color. You can copy the same code EF EF3F49. Again, let me type in again, EF3F49. You will get this dark red color. Now we can change some location, we can change the angle and everything. So I want this angle to be 100 degrees. Okay, so this image, this blue color is at the left hand side and this red color is now at the right hand side. Or maybe if you want, you can also change it a little bit. Let's select 140. Okay, this looks much better. Alright, now we can click on save changes, or we can click on this update option. Now let's change the color of this text to white. So select this second text, change the color to white, and now we can add that button. So again, come back to elements, drag and drop this button at the bottom, make it center aligned first of all. We want this button text to say get started. So we'll type in get started over here. Then after that, under link, what I'll do is I'll type in hashtag pricing. Now later on what we'll do is, as I explained you, when you click on get started, you will be redirected to the pricing plan. Okay, the pricing section. So later on we'll do the same changes. So make sure under link you have typed in this thing hashtag pricing. Now let's change the design of this button. So go to style. First of all, typography. So under typography, we'll select this option and we will make it poppins. So select poppins from here. Let's change the height to or the size to 17 pixels and weight to 500 pixels. Okay, now let's change the text color and background color. So here by default, as you can see, the text color is that red color and background color is white. So we'll come over here, we'll select the text color. I'll select that red color, EF3F49, and I'll select this background color white. Okay, you can see those changes. Now in the hover effect, which means that when you hover over that button, when you bring your cursor on that button, the background color becomes red and the text color becomes white. So for that, again, we'll come over here, we'll select the text color, we'll select white, and we'll select the background color, and we'll add this color EF3F49. Now when you hover this button, as you can see, the hover settings are now done. Then after that, what we have is, let's see. Okay, then after that we have the border type and everything. So under border radius, I don't want any border radius. Now border radius makes your button corners circular. If you add something like 50 or 100, you can see now your button is totally circular. It looks much better, but I want to add 0, which means that I want my button to be very sharp, the corners to be very sharp, rectangular button. Okay, so I'm adding border radius 0. Now here also I want to add some shadow, so I can select this option, box shadow, and let me add a little bit darker, and blur, it will be 15 or a little bit more. Okay, this is how it will look. Now click on update. I think this looks much better. This section looks much better. So this is how this section is created. Now whenever you create one section, you should always see how that section looks on a mobile phone, also on a tablet, but especially on a mobile phone, because we have to make our website mobile friendly website. So for that, you can go at the bottom, you can click on this responsive mode, you can click on this desktop icon. Now select this option, mobile. So this is how it will look on a mobile phone, and I think it looks really bad, especially the first text looks very bad. It looks very big. So select that text, go to typography and change this size to something like this. Okay, 44 looks much better. Rest everything looks fine. Just click on update. Let's see how it looks on a tablet. Okay, it looks fine. Let's come back to desktop. Okay, so this is how a first section is created. After that, we have this second section, which is a very easy section. Let's see how that is created. So for that, we'll again click on this plus button to add a new section. In this section, we want 4 columns. So we'll select this option, 4 columns. Now in column 1, we want to add this icon box. Okay, so let's search for icon box. Here it is, icon box. Drag and drop this thing over here. First of all, we want this icon, this blog icon. So click on this icon, search for blog, and I want this icon. So select this blog icon, click on insert. This icon is now present. Then after that, under title, I want free blogs. Okay, this is the title, and under description, I want this lorem ipsum text. Fine, just like this. Now go to style. Let's style this thing. Now first of all over here you have the color of the icon. What icon color do you want? So for this again I'll select that red color EF3F49. Now we have that red color. You can also increase or decrease the spacing. So space between this icon and the rest of the text. So I want to make this something like 20. You can also increase or decrease the size. So I want to decrease the size of the icon to something like 33 or 35. Let's select 35. Then after that we have the content style. So click on content. First of all the title. So I want the title color to be 4C. So select 4C, 4C, 4C. You will get this color, this light or dark gray color. Then after that I want to change the typography. So select this option, typography option. I think the default style looks better. Just make it 22 pixels. Okay, just increase the size a little bit. Then after that we have the description. Again for description also I want the same color, 4C, 4C, 4C. You will get the same color. Now change the typography. So for this the font family which I want is Source Sans Pro. Here it is, Source Sans Pro. Select this option. Now for size I'll select 16 pixels and rest everything looks fine. Click on update. Now once you have created one, again you don't have to repeat the same process. We can simply right click on this, click on copy, right click over here, paste, paste, paste. Okay, so this saves a lot of time. Now we can go to the second one and we just have to change this thing. We just have to change the title. So let me first change the icon. So for this, whatever icon you want, you can select that icon. If you want this icon, select this, click on insert icon. Now as you can see, we don't have to change the color and everything. Everything is automatically done. We just have to change the title to premium blocks. Okay, rest everything is done. Now click on update. Similarly, you can make the changes on those icon boxes as well. Now what I want to do is I want to increase the space between these columns because there is very little space, and also I want to add some space at top and bottom. So for that again we'll select this option, edit section. Now under column gaps, select this option, wider. Now as you can see, the gap between all the columns is now increased. If you see it like this, now as you can see, the gap between all the columns are now increased. Now let's add some gap at top and bottom. For that, go to advanced. First of all, delink this thing. Now under padding top, I want to add maybe something like 70 pixels, and at the bottom I want to add 100 pixels. Okay. Now as you can see, padding top 70 and padding bottom 100 pixels. Now click on update. Now let's see how it looks on a mobile phone. I think it looks perfect. So again, let's come back to desktop and make sure to update the changes. Okay. So with this, our second section is also created. Then we have our third section, which is also a very easy section. So first of all, we'll click on this plus button. We'll select single row, single column. Now first thing that we want to add over here is this title. Okay, latest news. So for this time I won't be using heading. I'll be using this option, text editor. And I'll explain you the reason why we are using text editor this time. So first of all, let's bring this text editor over here. Type in the title, latest news. Go to style. First of all, make it center align. Change this color. I want to make it a little bit darker. So 232323 will be much better. Let's change the typography. Font family is fine. Just change the size to 36 pixels. And let's make it bolder. So select 900 or maybe 700 will also be fine. So that is fine. No problem with that. Now what I want to do is I want to change the text. I want to change the color of this news to red. So we can go back to content. We can select news. You have this option text color, select red from here. Okay, so that is the reason why we selected text editor instead of that heading, because in heading you cannot do this thing, but in text editor you can do it. Now what I can do is I can, by default you're always under visual, you can go to text, and this is the red color FF0000. I want to change this to EF3F49. Okay, this looks much better. Click on update. Now below this thing, I want to add this divider. So for that, we'll search for divider, which is over here. Bring it at the bottom. Solid. By default, it is under percentage. I want to make it pixels. So you'll see this small px. Click on that and make it 75. Bring it in the center. Go to style. Color will be the same red color EF3F49. We want to increase the weight to 3. Okay, so that it looks much bolder. and decrease the gap to 2. Now click on update. So this is how this section will look like. Now below that we have all the different blocks. So for that we'll search for post grid. Search for post grid, drag and drop this thing at the bottom. Okay, this is how it will look. Now what I want to do is I don't want this title, my post title. So for that you'll go to post content, delete this title, my post. Then after that you'll see this video and SEO, this filtration option. So go to settings. I also don't want this filtration option, so I can make it no. Now again come back to content. I just want to show the thumbnail, I want to show the title, and after that I don't want to show this summary, this text that you see, this lorem ipsum text. So for that I can go to post content and I can make this thing no. Okay, display post summary, make it no, click on update. Okay, now as you can see this is how it will look. Now let's add some gap at top and bottom for this section as well. So select this section, edit section, go to advanced, and let's add 60 pixels top and bottom. Click on update. Alright guys, now let's start creating the most important section of this page, which is this option, the choose plan section, the subscription plan section. So for that what we'll do is we'll simply duplicate this entire section. Why? Because we want this title and subtitle. We want this title and this divider. So similarly for this one we want to name it choose plan. So we'll click on latest news. Instead of latest we'll type in choose, and instead of news we'll type in plan. Okay, and then after that we'll delete this option, or we'll delete this section, the block section, we'll delete it. So you can simply right click on that and click on delete. Now click on update. Alright guys, so while editing the video I realized that I had forgotten something over here. We wanted to add menu anchor over here so that whenever someone clicks on this get started button, they will be redirected to this section. So I forgot that. So while I was editing the video I realized that, and that is the reason why I am editing this section in between. So from here you have to search for menu anchor. This is the one. Bring it over here at the top. Now here you have to type in pricing. Now the reason why we are typing pricing over here, if you remember, if you go at the top and if you click on this button, you remember under the link we had this thing, hashtag pricing, and this is the exact same text that you have to enter over here. Okay, so without this hashtag you just have to enter pricing. Now as you can see, whenever someone clicks on get started, they will be redirected to this section. So I just forgot that. Make sure you don't forget this thing. Click on update. Now we can continue. Now inside this we want to add this inner sections. Okay, so drag and drop this thing at the bottom. Now here by default there are 2 columns. I want to add one more, so I'll right click on over here and click on add new column. So 3 columns are added over here. Now in the first column, first thing is this text, free plan text. So for that we'll drag and drop this text over here. We'll name it free plan. For the color I want this color to be 4C, 4C, 4C. Now what I'll do is I have to use this color many times for all the different text. For all this different text I have to use the same color. So I don't want to type in this color every single time. So what I can do is I can click on this option, the icon that you see over here, 3 lines of icon at the top left corner. Click on that. Now click on color picker. Now instead of this green color, I want to set this color 4C, 4C, 4C. Okay. And I also want to set one more color. Instead of this green color, I want this to, or maybe instead of this gray color, I want this to be EF3F49. Okay, this red color. Now click on apply. Now again and again we don't have to type in this same color. Then after that we have this second text, which is this price. So for that again we'll drag and drop this heading. And the price over here is $0. Bring this in the center. Go to style. Change this color. Now as you can see, 4C, 4C, 4C is added over here at the bottom. So you can simply click on that one. Now click on typography. Let's increase this size to 65 because as you can see this text is quite bigger. Then after that I'll copy this text. Again we'll come over here, drag and drop this heading. Paste in this text. Center align, go to style. Change the color to 4C, 4C, 4C. Go to typography. Now I want to change the size to 17. We want to make it very thin, so weight will be 300. Now as you can see this is quite thin, and I also want to increase the letter spacing. So for letter spacing I'll type in 6. Okay, now as you can see between each letter we have added some spacing. Then after that we have this divider. So for this divider, we'll simply drag and drop this divider over here at the bottom. Now I want to make it 20% center align. Okay, 20% center align. It looks much better. Go to style, change the color to 4C, 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 and change the weight to 3. Okay, and let's increase some gap. Okay, maybe 25 looks much better. So 25. Then after that, we have this text. So this is list items or icon list. So I can simply search for icon list. You'll get this option. Here it is, icon list. Drag and drop this thing over here. Now whatever thing you want to add, for example, all free blogs. So in the first one, I'll type in all free blogs. For the second one, I'll have, or let me do one thing. Let me delete the second, third, and let me just duplicate this one multiple times. In the second one, I want to add many categories. In the third one, I want to add 15 days refund. And in the fourth one, I want to add 1 year support. So whatever you want to add, you can type in the same text over here. Now let's design this thing. So come back over here, go to design. Now first of all, we have the icon. So click on icon. Now icon color will be 4C, 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 which is fine. And we can also increase the icon size a little bit. Maybe 18 looks much better. So let's select 18. Now select the text style. Now for this text color, I want this to be a little bit lighter. So I'll select 666. You'll get this light gray color. Then after that, you have this option text indent. Increase this to around 15. So basically gap between the icon and the text. So we are increasing this option as well. Now let's change the typography. Let's increase the size to 15 pixels and let's make it a little bit lighter. So select 300 and also let's add some line height. So for line height, we'll add maybe 2.44 looks amazing. Let's click on update. Now I want to make this thing in the middle. So what I'll do is I'll select this option. I'll go to advanced padding. For padding left, we'll add something like 25 pixels. Or maybe, yeah, 25 pixels should look better. We'll add some more settings over here. For now, let it be 25 pixels. Now click on update. Then at the bottom, we have this button at the bottom. Okay, so for that, we'll do one thing. We'll drag and drop this button over here at the bottom. Okay, we'll change the text to get started. Now I want to link this button to the first plan that we have created. So for that, what we'll do is come back to your dashboard, click on pages. And here you'll see your subscription plan page. Here it is. Click on view page. Now here you have the first plan. Click on sign up. When you click on sign up, okay, nothing happens over here. So let's do one thing. Let's open this link in a new incognito window. So open your subscription plan page in a new incognito window. Now when you click on this free plan, when you click on the sign up button, you'll see this link at the top. So copy this link, come over here, paste this link under this link. Okay, so this is list 1. So similarly, you can see the link for the second plan as well. When you click on this, when you select this option and click on sign up, this is the link at the top. Similarly, when you create the next plan, you can copy that link. Okay. Now what I want to do is I want to make it in the center. I want to bring this in the center. So alignment will be center. Now let's go to style. First of all, I want to increase the size to 18. Okay, only this much. Now let's change the color and everything. So for this one, for this first one, the color of the text will be that red color and background color will be white. So text color, red color, background color, white. Okay, so this is how it will look. And for the hover effect, that means when someone clicks or when someone brings their mouse cursor on that button, this is how it looks. The background color becomes red and the text color becomes white. So select the hover effect, select the text color white, background color this red. Okay, this is how it looks. Now let's change some radius and everything. So under border radius, type in 50. Okay, this is how it will look. This looks much better. Now click on update. Okay, so we have the basic structure over here. Now we can do some more settings over here. So for that, select the first column. You have this column setting over here, edit column, click on edit column. First of all, we want the background color. Okay, the white background color. So for that, we'll go to style, select background color white. Okay, now we don't see any changes because the background color of the entire section is also white. So let's do one thing, select this entire section, edit section, go to style, select background, Under color, type in F9, F9, F9. Okay, now you can see the difference. Click on update. Again, come back to this option, edit column option. Now you have to do some more settings. So for that, first of all, you go to border, and we can increase some border radius. So you can type in something like 50. Now if you see, these corners will be circular like this. We don't want this much. We want very small circular corners. So maybe 10. Let's see. Yeah, 10 looks much better. So let it be 10. Now go to advanced. Let's add some space. Now first of all, under margin, type in 20. Okay. So this is how it will become. Under margin, type in 20. Now under padding, what you have to type in, we want to add, first dealing this thing. So we want to add top and bottom 70 and left and right 50. Okay. This is how it will look. Now let's also add some shadow. So go to style, border. Here you have box shadow. Now as you can see, we have some shadow as well. This looks much better. So you can select this option, click on update. Alright, so with this, our first section is completed. Now we can easily duplicate this section. So you can simply right click over here, click on duplicate. Again, click on duplicate. Now delete these two empty columns. Now the third column you can easily change. Now the second column can be a little bit difficult. First of all, we have to change the color of the background. So we'll select this edit column, go to style, select this background color, select red. And let's make it a little bit lighter, something like this. Okay. Then we can do one thing, copy this color. Now select all the text and make everything white. Okay, select all the text, make everything white. Select this divider also, make this divider also white. Icon color will be white. Text color will also be white. Now select the button, go to style. Now in normal, we want this to be text color to be white. Let me see over here. Okay, so normal text color is red and background color is white. Okay, so button, we don't have to do any changes. It's fine. Click on update. We just have to change the link. As I said you earlier, when you click on this second button, when you click on this sign up, you get this link. So change this link, go to content, under button, make sure to change this link and click on update. And similarly, you can do the changes in the third column as well. Alright guys, so with this section is also done. After that, we have this section, facts section. So what we'll do is, just to save us some time, we will do one thing. We'll click on this option, add template. We'll select blogs, and from here, let's select fact. So let's add a pre-made blog so that we can save some time. And let me select this option. This looks very much similar with our blog. So select this option, click on insert. Alright guys, now as you can see, we have the same very similar design over here. Now I don't want to change this design like this because it will take us a lot of time. I simply want to show you how you can change the settings. So if you want to change some settings, simply click on this, go to content. Now as you can see, you can change everything from here, whatever your title is. For example, here the title is how much is your app. So if you want the same title, copy the title over here, and whatever your text is, copy and paste in the text over here. So it is that simple. But we can do few basic settings. Let me do that. First of all, the icon, I want the icon at the left hand side like this. And I also want to change the icon active color to red color. Okay, this looks much better. Now click on update. So with this, your fact section is also completed. Then after that, at the bottom, we have this section, the client section. So similarly, we can do the same thing. Click on add template, select the blog for testimonial. Now whatever you like from here, you can select that. So let me select a free one. I think this looks much better. Select this option, click on insert. Okay, now as you can see, similarly, we have the testimonial. So here also, if you want to change something, simply click on that testimonial, and from here you can change the image, you can change all the different text. Okay, for example, if you want to change this image, if you want to add some other image, select that image. If you want to change the name, instead of this name, if you want to some other name, type in that name. Similarly, for this style, for this design, if you want some other design, you can do that as well. Now after that, click on update. So with this, our home page is now created. Now let's come back to our dashboard. Let's see some more things. So let's create the blog page. So for that, we'll hover over pages, click on add new. We'll just name it blog. Click on publish. This page is now created. But if you view this page, this is just a normal page. So we also have to set this page as the blog page, just like we did in the home page. So for that, we'll hover over settings and click on reading. Now under post page, select the blog page which we just created and click on save changes. Now again, if you click on pages, if you view the blog page, you can see all the different blogs are now showing on this page. Come back to the dashboard again. Now let's import the about page and the contact page. So for that, we'll hover over pages, click on add new. We'll just give it a title of about. We'll change the content layout to 100% full width, title to disable. After that, click on publish. Now click on edit with Elementor. Now this time we have to click on this option, add template. Now import template. So click on import template, select file. So again, let me remind you, there is a link given in the video description below. When you click on that link, you will download all the images for free. So with that images, you will also see this folder, pages folder. And in this you will have, let me delete these two. You will have two different elements over here, two different layouts. You have to import this one. So select this, click on open. This is for the about page. Again, click on import template. Select the second one, click on open. And this is for the contact page. Now because we are creating the about page, we'll select the first option and click on insert. Now as you can see, the entire about page is now in front of you. You just have to enter some image of your choice, and these images are, again I'm saying, given to you. So select some images from here. Let me upload some images from here. For second also, let me upload this image, and for third one also, let's upload this image. Then at the bottom, if you want, again from here or over here also, you can add some image like this. Now you can delete this section and click on update. Alright, so with this your about page is also completed, and similarly you can come back to your dashboard. Again, add a new page. So hover pages, click on add new. Name this page contact page. Again, we want to make this content layout full width, 100% full width, and title will be disabled. Click on publish. Click on edit with Elementor. Now again, click on add template. Go to my templates. You will see this contact page template. Click on insert. Okay, you'll see this entire template in front of you. We just have to do few basic settings. Delete the bottom section. Change your address. So if you want to change your address, simply click on this pencil button. Change this address to Mumbai or some other address. You can increase the zoom level as well. Okay, like this. Then after that, just click on update. Right now you don't see that contact form over here, but if you go back to your dashboard, let me show you. Now if you come back to your dashboard, you have to upload a new plugin. So hover plugins, click on add new. Search for contact form 7, or you can just type in contact. You will see that option. Contact form 7, click on install now. Now activate this plugin. Now once you install and activate this plugin, at the left hand side you'll see this contact option. Click on that. Now here one form is automatically created for you. Copy this shortcode from here. Come back to this page. Search for shortcode element. Here it is. Bring this over here. Now whatever shortcode you have copied from here, paste it under this shortcode. Click on apply. And now you can see your contact form is now displaying. Now click on update. So with this, your contact form is also created. Again, you can come back to your dashboard. So this is how your website is looking right now. Now what we want to do is we want to add this menu because we don't have our menu right now. So let's create our menu. So for that, we'll hover over appearance and click on menus. Let's name it main menu. You can name it anything you want. I'll name it main menu. Click on create menu. And as you can see in main menu, we have home, blog, podcast, videos, register, about, contact, these pages. Okay. So I'll add home, about, blog, contact, then a register page. Click on add to menu. Instead of IUMP register, I want to change the title to only register. Okay. And if you want to add these different pages like podcast and videos page, if you remember, we have created this post, video post. Okay. If you see this thing option, we have created this post under video category. So what you can do is you can go to post. Under post, you will see categories. Click on that. You will see your video category over here. Copy this link. Just right click on this view, copy link address, Come over here, click on custom links, paste in this link and under title type in video. Now click on add to menu. Now tick mark this thing main menu and click on save menu. Now this thing will be saved. Now again, if you come back to your website and refresh it, you can see your menu like this. Okay. Now I want to create one more menu for the bottom. If you go at the bottom, you will see in the footer we have this menu. So let's create this menu as well. So click on create a new menu. I'll just name it quick links. Click on create menu. Now whatever links you want to add in this, just enter that. So I want to add home, account, login, register, subscription plans. Okay, click on add to menu and delete this IUMP from everywhere. Okay, just let it be home and login and everything. Okay, and after that you don't have to tick mark anything, just click on save menu. Later on we'll use this menu in the footer. Now let's create the footer, because if you see at the bottom our footer is now blank and here we have something like this in the footer. So for that, under appearance you will see widgets, click on that. Now over here you will see different options. We want to use these options, footer 1, 2, 3, 4. So under footer 1 I want to add text. So go at the bottom, you'll see this option text. Select this text, select footer 1, click on add widget. Now at top I want to add this icon, I want to add my logo, and after this I want to add this text. So whatever your logo is, just click on add media. Now upload your logo. So this is my logo, I'll select this, click on open. Click on insert into post, and after this whatever text you want, simply type in that text, click on save. Then under footer 2 I want to add this menu. So this is the main menu that I have created. So I can easily do that. I can go back, I can scroll down, I can click on this option navigation menu, select footer 2, click on add widget. Under title I can name it main menu, and under select menu select the main menu that we have just created. Now click on save. Now similarly under footer 3 also I'll select navigation menu, footer 3, add widget. I'll name it quick links, and under select menu we'll select the quick links menu, click on save. Now under footer 4 I want to display this contact information. So you'll see this at the top, contact info, drag and drop this under footer 4. Now delete this default text. Now whatever you want to add under address, enter that. Whatever you want to add under phone number, change that. If you don't want to display the fax, delete everything under fax. Similarly, if you don't want to display the website, delete everything under website. Also Skype, delete everything. Now click on save. Come back to your website, refresh it. Now as you can see we have our menu. The style looks a little bit different, but we'll style it very soon. But for now you can see your menu is now present. Now let's give the final touch to our website. So let's customize the website. So for that you'll see this link over here, customize link, click on that. Okay, so first of all I don't want this top bar. If you see on top of your menu you have this top bar. I don't want that top bar, so I'll click on this option, top bar option, click on general, disable this option. Now as you can see that is gone. Click on publish, come back. Now let's do some changes in the header. So you'll see this header option, click on that, click on general. First of all I want to make the header transparent. So select transparent. Okay, now this looks much better. Now at the bottom as you can see we have this white border. I don't want that border. So untick this thing, header border bottom, untick that. Now let's decrease the size of the border. So by default the height is 74. I want to make the height 50. Alright, so this looks much better. Now click on publish. And again come back. Now you'll see this logo option, click on logo. Now upload your logo. We have uploaded this, select this option, click on select, skip cropping. Now this logo is quite bigger, so what I'll do is I'll select the maximum width of 140 or 150 pixels, click on publish. Again come back. Now click on menu. Now let's change the link color to white. Okay, it will change the menu color to white as you can see. And link hover color will automatically change later on. I'll show you how. Okay, just publish it for now. Come back. Again come back. Now select this option, general option. Under that select general styling. Select your primary color as this red color, not this red color. EF3F49, this red color. Okay, click on publish. So whatever color was there on your website blue, it will be changed as red. For example, now as you can see, when you hover that menu, it becomes red. If you go at the bottom, all these icons and everything are now become red. Now you can copy this code under primary hover color also, paste in the same code, just make it a little bit lighter or darker. Okay, click on publish, come back. Now under general options, you will see this option page title, select that option and change the background color to something like 232323. Now click on publish. Let me explain you why we did this. Now for this page, it is transparent color, it looks good. But if you go to, for example, if you go to your about page is also fine, not the about page. If you go to blog page, now as you can see in the blog page, that thing was missing. If you delete this color, for example, we have made this color 23, if you make it back to default, because our header is transparent, it looks really bad. We cannot see the menu. So that is the reason why I changed the color of the background to 232323. Now after that, what I want to do is I want to change every color on this text to white. So text color, select this, select white. Now as you can see, this block color is changed to white. Now scroll down. Now all these colors also select white. Text color, separator color also white. Then links color also white. Now as you can see, everything is now displaying more properly. Click on publish. Again come back. Again come back. Now go at the bottom. Let's do some changes in the footer. So click on footer widgets. Scroll down. Change the background color to F9, F9, F9. Okay. Then after that, change all the text color to black. Border color is fine, so don't change that. Link color should also be black. Okay, now this is how it looks. Now click on publish. Now one thing is missing over here. As you can see, your title is now become white, so we cannot see that. So let's change the color of this title. So come back again over here. Click on typography. First of all, click on body. And let me show you what happens with that if you open any post, SEO tips to boost your sale. Right now, this looks really bad. I don't like this font and I also don't like the color. So this will change this thing. So over here, I'll type in Montserrat. Okay, now as you can see, the font is changed. Now I also want to change the color. So go at the bottom, font color, make it black. This looks much better. Now click on publish, come back. Now let's change the color of this title. So scroll down at the bottom, you'll see this option, footer widget heading. Click on that and change the font color to black. Let's also make it a little bit darker or a little bit more bolder. So let's select 700 so that it looks like it's a title. Now click on publish. Now come back. Now let's do some changes in the footer bottom. Okay. So again, come back, click on this option, footer bottom. Change the don't change the background color, just change the text color to white. Now you can see the text and also change your copyright text. So instead of Ocean WP theme by Nick, I'll type in made by Naya Sheikh. Alright, now click on publish. This looks much better. Now let's change the blog style. So this is how the blog looks like if you go to blog page. Okay, this is how your blog looks like and I think this does not look that good. So let's come back, click on blog entries and change this option, blog style. Instead of large image, select grid. You will see this style, but I don't want this style. I want the thumbnail style. So select thumbnail. So this is how it will look. Now click on publish. Now if you open a single blog also, this looks amazing. Okay. Alright, the only thing that we are left with is the sidebar. Okay, the blog sidebar. So let's fix that thing as well. So come back, just cut this page. Everything is now looking amazing. The only thing is this sidebar. Okay. So again, come back to your widgets. Okay, if you come back to your dashboard, hover appearance, click on widgets. And under this, you'll see this default sidebar. Delete everything from this default sidebar except for that search bar. Now in this, we want to add something good. First of all, we want to add recent post. So you'll see that at the top. Okay, here it is. Recent post. Select this option, select default sidebar, click on add widget. So I want to display recent 6 post. Click on save. Come over here, refresh the page. Now as you can see, it is displaying the recent post. Then after that, I want to display the social icons. So here it is, social icons. Drag and drop this thing over here at the bottom. Now for this style, I want this to be colored because I want to display this colorful icons over here. Okay, let me show you. Okay, just like this, I want to display these colorful icons. So we have selected color. Now whatever icon you want to display, enter that code over here. So I want to display Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Google Plus and LinkedIn. Okay. Now click on save. Minimize this, come over here, refresh it. And at the bottom, I want to display the MailChimp newsletter. So drag and drop this MailChimp at the bottom. Okay, your newsletter is added. Just remember to enter your API key and list ID. Just click on this option, settings page. A new page will be opened. Click on skip. Now over here, you have this option integration. Click on integration, enter your MailChimp API key and list ID from here. So let me very quickly do that. Go to mailchimp.com, login. Click on your account, select account option or profile option. Click on extras, API keys. Here is your API key, copy it from here. Paste it under API key. Now for the list, click on audience. If you want to use this list one, select that, manage audience, settings. We have already seen this. Now scroll down at the bottom. This is your list ID. Copy and paste it over here. Click on save changes. Then after that, you can come over here, refresh the page. And with this, the website is now completed. Alright guys, so with this, our membership website is now completed. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any doubt, any comments, any suggestions for me, you can leave them in the comment section below. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and also click on the bell icon so that you don't miss any future notifications. If you find this video helpful, give a thumbs up to this video and share it with your friends on Facebook and Twitter. I would really appreciate that. Again, thanks a lot for watching guys. See you in the next video.